Hopefully we don't get kicked out like last time. What's up?
You're right here at the VITO. Did you request permission for photography?
No, not really. All right, so yo, we literally just got kicked out because it kind of is trespassing, but it's whatever. Hello and what is up guys, Vito here, back at it again with another video for you guys here today. Basically today we are going to be doing something different, totally different. Film versus digital. Film versus digital. It's not totally different because, you know, once again, I am talking about film photography, but just the concept of the video. At the end of the video, I will be comparing the two photos shot on these cameras itself. So yeah, once again, the Canon AE1 program. It does have 800 cine still in it. It's a long story. I will talk about it towards the end of the video. And yeah, with the 50mm, once again, and something different, but first time ever actually shooting with this camera on my channel itself. Damn, that motorcycle loud. Hold up. Anyways, yeah, so something I am doing for the first time on my channel is actually shooting with a digital camera itself. I've had this digital camera for years and years, but it's the Nikon D70-100 with the 18-35 Sigma lens with a 1.8 aperture, and we will be shooting with this camera also. So once again, it's film versus digital at this abandoned pharmacy place. But yeah, we are waiting for the model Vaughn right now, but he should be here any minute. Yeah, like I was like riding my bike and I came like all the way down here and I seen this. I was just like, yo, I need to shoot here. But actually, I think probably like sit like right here. All right, just stay like that. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, just stay like that. Yeah, the same way. All right, 1, 2, 3. That was good. Here. All right, we're gonna do a sitting John. So yeah, just sit. So like your back, yeah, like right there, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Let me get a full body John. Yeah, stay like that, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I kind of like this. Right. Yo, they messed all this up. I don't know what was going on here, but they messed all this up, bro. Oh, you can't even get on the other from the other side. All right, 1, 2, 3. 3. That was a good John. Get a close-up John. Still stay like that? Well, fix it, like turn yourself this way. Yeah, like right there, that's good. Stay like that. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. So yeah, before we get into it, just a quick story about the whole 800 Cine Still. I basically had shot with that roll a couple days ago. If you do not know, the Cine Still 800, it's very costly. It's about $13 a roll, and basically during that day, I basically shot on it for the very first time, and I just wanted to see, after I've done shot on that roll, like what the photos basically looked like. And I ended up just shooting maybe 3-4 exposures on that one roll, and I was not trying to just rewind it and just going to basically get it developed. I wanted to use up the whole 36 exposures on that one roll. So when it came to during that day, actually that I shot with Vaughn, I basically ended up just using that roll within the camera itself. So yeah, it wasn't a roll I particularly would want to use during daytime, but I ended up using it. As you can see, the photos didn't come out bad at all. Basically the roll is very expensive, and I would want to use the Cine Still 800 during like lower light situations, not during the day, you feel me? So dealing with film, the process in actually getting the photos is what some people don't at all like, especially in this digital era. If you don't develop film, you have to basically send it off, and for me it takes about 2-3 days to actually get the film back, and I usually want them on a flash drive, and obviously I get the negatives back. But yeah, I usually just do that, and it takes 2 to 3 days. Unlike the digital side of things, when I am shooting on digital, it's also a good feeling to basically be able to get the photos just like that, you feel me? So yeah, looking at these photos today, we'll start off with the digital side of things. The way I edit the digital photos of Vaughn is literally just how I edit almost every digital that I actually shoot. And then the film side of things, dealing with the film photos of Vaughn, that's basically how I edit all, if not majority of my film photos. So on the digital side, we'll start with the digital side, why not? Necessarily when you're shooting, I shoot in RAW. I shoot in RAW, so I'm trying to get as clear and as crisp of photos as I possibly can. So I recommend you don't shoot in JPEG unless you are trying to basically save up storage, and because RAW files, RAW photos especially, are not small. They are fairly larger files than the JPEG photos, but I always shoot in RAW so I could get the best crisp, clear images as I possibly can. And dealing with that, I'm not heavy on the contrast, I'm not heavy on the shadows. Dealing with photos on the digital side of things, I tend to kind of add a little bit of a fade to the photos themselves. It almost sounds like I am trying to go for a film look, but not necessarily. But over to the film side of things, I like to bump the contrast, I like to bump the shadows, because unlike the RAW file that I have dealing with the digital side of things, when I get the RAW files back from film itself, like the RAW film, it's grainy, it's not horrible grain, but you just got to take into consideration dealing with editing in Lightroom, which I edit in Lightroom, so there's people that edit in Photoshop, but I edit in Lightroom. You just have to take into consideration just playing around heavily with the contrasts, the shadows. I tend to I stay away from the fade itself, because film already has that natural film look to it, so it's like I'm not even gonna add more grain to it, let alone add any type of fade dealing with Lightroom to it. I don't know which one you guys are for right now, which life you live in, whether it's the film side of things or the digital side of things. I'm pretty much split between the two. So because the film side of things, I like to do it as much as I possibly can. I am doing it as much as I possibly can at this moment in time in my life as an artist. On the digital side of things, I like the way, I love the way I use it dealing with clientele work, and I use it all the time for clientele work, especially. I do use it for fun every now and then, but majority of the time I am shooting on digital
for clientele work and less for fun nowadays, because my main focus and my main priority dealing with, you know, the ideas that I have in mind deals with film photography. And once again, it's a costly thing, so if you do end up getting into film photography, just know it's a costly thing, and it's like, what can you do? If you're passionate about it and you have the money for it, it's a why not thing, you know? So don't mind my cats in the background if you do see them. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And you know, one thing I wanted to add to, definitely shout out to you guys who actually, you know, loved the Ultramax 400 video that I recently had put out dealing with Key. Yeah, I got a lot of love from that, you know, and the location in itself was dope, so I was pretty sure that you guys would enjoy that video. But yeah, once again, shout out to Vaughn for actually coming out, you know, modeling and just doing his thing. The photos came out like lit, like the photos were great. And I mean, I had no doubt, you know, because I've actually been wanting to shoot my man's for a minute, because, you know, his fits be hard. So shout out to Vaughn. But yeah, once again, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, also click that notification bell, which, you know, you guys will basically know when I drop a video, whenever I do drop a video. So that's also a thing, so you guys don't miss out on it. But yeah, and yeah, let me know what you guys are shooting with. And yeah, it's Vito signing off.